Hey everybody, it's actually been like a month since I last vlogged, unfortunately. I'm still here, still in Madrid. Gonna miss everything about this, actually. Just kidding. I'm really excited to use a dryer, finally. But yeah, I just wanted to document today because I'm about to go to school for the last time. I'm taking a final, and let me just say, this has probably been the most academic, stressful experience of my entire life. I'm probably getting the hardest education I've ever received in my life. I'm a full college senior now, and like nothing has been as hard as this. Every class you have like an insane exam, a timed like writing essay in Spanish, no dictionary, no phone, no whatever. And then in addition to that, like a 2,000 word essay that you have to submit on the same day of some sort, like that's assigned before. So I've had that for all 5 of my classes. I'm still not even officially done. I technically have 2 finals left and 2 essays left, but I wanted to document me going to school because I'm gonna miss it so much. And I love my little like commute, and I'll miss public transportation, and air dried my clothes for hopefully the last time last night. It's currently Thursday and I'm leaving on Tuesday. So I thought I'd make this little vlog to document what my last days in Madrid look like. But yeah, I'm getting ready, especially with like the end of April, all my friends going home to America. I've like been seeing what it's like to be taken care of again by your parents for the last month. And I'm ready to be taken care of again too. This has been an amazing experience and I love it so much, and I'm so thankful every day to be here. But you know, all good things must come to an end too. So hasta luego. I'm gonna show you what my little walk looks like in a few once I leave. It's a beautiful day, bright blues, shining sky. I like can't speak today. I'm sorry for sounding like actually the most incompetent person. As you can tell, I've been very school oriented, rather improving my Spanish vocabulary rather than my English. So yeah, I'll show you my station. Here she is, Puerta del Angel. When my boyfriend visits, he calls it Puerta del Marley. He's very kind. So we're going in the metro together. I'll speed this up. It's my cute station. I love it. It only connects to one line, unfortunately. Some of the other stations have like multiple. So now I'm taking out my pass. This card has gotten me through actually everything. One thing about Madrid is it's great. There's really cheap public transportation. It's literally, okay, that is the craziest picture ever, but it's $8 a month for bus, train, metro, literally whatever. It's the easiest thing, and it doesn't have that like tap out system that I know some other countries have. Thought I'd just take 2 cute little, oh my god, I want to like give a shout out to this store, Mil Cosas. That means a million things. I went one day, there genuinely like were a million things. It was the craziest thing ever. Like I took my siblings. Normally I walk because I don't have patience. So I'm doing that now. And I'll talk to you guys once I'm like literally getting on the metro. I'm gonna just say there's probably limited to worse feelings abroad than like sprinting down the escalator and it's leaving. It's like you couldn't have waited 30 more seconds. I'm just a really impatient person in general. Like arguably I like the metro more than the bus, because waiting for a bus, I've stood outside of stations for like 30 minutes on end and it's brutal. But the cutest station, I'm gonna miss her. Like I really love it. My roommates were here. We had like a photo session in front of there. Look, so like this is where I'm going. Show you the map. My school has its own metro stop, Ciudad Universitaria, so kind of a flex. But yeah, I'm on my way there now. I'll show you guys my campus, my beautiful campus, one more time once I get to school, but hasta luego.
Hey guys, so clearly I'm not filming this voiceover in Spain, but hilarious that I filmed on the metro. I don't know what I was thinking, but it was clearly so packed and sweaty, you can say. Here I am, I love to take the elevator, and this is my metro station at school. It is adorable, Ciudad Universitaria, as it is called. University City, I'm pretty sure is like the direct translation of that. After I get off the metro, I take a bus because my campus is so big and our building is like on the opposite end. This was really fascinating. This happened in like my last month of being in Spain. There were encampments on my campus, which I really thought was just like an America thing or a London thing. But here's my view from the bus. So I go from metro to bus, and then from there I can walk to my classroom. But yeah, I just thought I would do like a little time lapse of what the bus route is. Literally every day is like blue skies, no clouds. It's amazing. There's soccer fields and all these student athletes running around the campus. It's so cool to have like Spain college mates and classmates. But yeah, here is what it's like. You get on and off wherever your stop may be. Mine was the last. Okay, so to give you a little tour now that I got off the bus, this is a really main library. So you can see everybody's, you know, enjoying a nice morning cigarette. And then, oh, guys, this is the building where I have like all of my classes, all of my exams. It's really tall, really huge.
and I'm about to go in now, which I'll show you guys. I only had one class in a different building than this, so they're all in like a variety of classrooms here. The facultad. So yeah, it's like a huge building actually, but we really are only familiar with this like first floor. And yeah, it's a pretty main area. Now I'm gonna go find where my friends are and study with them before exams. So thank you for following along with me on my way to school. Wave everyone at school, last day of school. Okay, everybody, here's a little tour of school. We have this little bookstore, and this is the like awesome cafeteria. You can actually buy alcohol in this cafeteria, which is crazy. But it's pretty empty right now. It's the end of the day. And yeah, bye school.
Okay, so you all know Mari as she was just pictured in the last clip. Mari lived with a host mother, a señora, which were the two options of our program. You could live with a host mom, or you could do an apartment like me and Josie did. So Mari's host mom, her name is Mila, and she offered to take us on a day trip in our last week to Segovia. So that is what we did here. Here we're exploring a castle there, and it was amazing to see. Segovia was such a cool city. It was a little far outside of Madrid. Mila drove, and I want to say it took us like 2 hours or less to drive. I know you can train or bus, and I'm sure whatever. But we went inside this one castle, which was so cool to see, the bedrooms, the tiny beds. It was giving very much Portugal vibes if you watched my last vlog when we did a bunch of castle tours with my dad. But yeah, so we spent this day with Mila, and there's like a lot of lore behind Mila. I could totally have Mari get into it. But living with a señora is definitely something interesting. I kind of wish I had more footage of her, but instead I was just documenting beautiful Segovia. Those are the aqueducts that are super famous. She took us out to lunch, which was so nice. And then she took us to this really cool like sculpture garden, and it was just full of different sculptures until like 5 hours later that we had to wait because water was supposed to squirt out of like 3 fountains all around the entire park, which was huge.
So fucking out of breath. Just walked. I can't talk. It's beautiful. So sweaty, there's a lot of bugs. Hope you watch this when you miss Spain. This is really pretty though. Hold on. It's giving like Austria, Salzburg. Oh, and I'm in the shade right now, so I can like be a person. Oh. And there's Mari. I don't want to leave the shade.
I honestly remember being like as miserable as I probably sounded in that last clip. But yeah, here we are. A lot of sightseeing and quality Mila bonding time, as you'll see.
Las vistas de nuestra habitación.
Oh, perfecto. Cada noche.
And then finally, it was time to watch these cool water fountains. So I speeded up because they just eventually shoot up and there's crowds of people roaring, and some of them got like so big and extreme that people would like get wet. Like you'll see it in one of the following clips. I'm pretty sure it's the next one that like people were like low-key running after standing too close and then got like misted and whatnot. But this was a really cool like hidden gem in Segovia. I'm pretty sure it was called La Granja, which translates to the farm. And it was giving farm, but again, like sculpture garden, beautiful art that then all of a sudden produced water later in the day. So this took up like a whole day. I remember us leaving Madrid at like 7 a.m. and not getting back until like 8 p.m. And it was one of my last days in Madrid, and it was really generous of Mila, again, to take us on a day trip. And for anybody that is doing an abroad program and interested in potentially living with a host mom, my friend Mari would be somebody that is super good to talk to about this. She had a really interesting experience with hers. Here is some clips from a beautiful sunset that I went to with my friends. We had a cute picnic. This was in Mari's neighborhood, and we watched the sunset together on one of our last nights in Spain. It was a really good full circle moment.
Hi everybody, it is a beautiful sunny day here in Madrid. It's Monday, happy Memorial Day, and it's actually my last day in Europe and Spain, everywhere. I'm going home tomorrow. I checked into my flight this morning. It's really bittersweet and crazy. I'll show you the state of my apartment once I get home, but I'm actually going to my favorite little cafe that Josie and I live right next to do my last final. It's online, and we have 24 hours to write like a 3,000 word essay, which is awesome. So I got my stuff, and I'm about to go in right now. It's the cutest little place. Let me show you. last time waiting in a metro station in Madrid. Alright, Prince of Reveal.
On my last night in Spain, I pulled an all-nighter, and here is me saying goodbye to my bedroom at like the ass crack of dawn at 6 in the morning when my Uber was here to get me. It was so plain and sad, and here I am taking in the view right outside of my apartment for the last time you can see the castle. And it was a beautiful sunrise this morning. Oh, passing by an Alcampo and my Uber driver. I love this store. It's just a giant store all around Spain. I raved about it all semester. Here's my driver and I bonding. We're listening to talk radio in Spanish. And yeah, this was the last video I ever took in Spain of the gorgeous sunrise.
I'm gonna vlog for the last time right now. I have no idea if the audio is gonna be good on this because I've never used these. I'm in the airport, looking rough. It's been like a really long time traveling. I was also awake for like 24 hours before I traveled. You know, I really made the most of my last 24 hours there. So then I slept, and I'm in Miami right now. Limited brain cells and like thoughts, really sentimental also. Like haven't vlogged most of today. It's been like B-roll. Smart says best. I'm on my way home. I'm really excited to see my family, and now that I'm like here and in America again, I'm like ready to go like home because I spent the day in Miami. Got to visit my best friend Alexis. She goes to Miami and she's living there, so she has her car. She picked me up. We went to lunch. My first meal back was Chick-fil-A, and I'm in Miami. Like that is a major U.S. city. Like there's definitely like amazing food. I'm really excited to go home. I'm pretty sure baby sister, my little dog, is gonna be in the car when my siblings pick me up from the airport. I'm landing in Minnesota at like midnight, so I'm pretty sure like my parents are refusing to come. It's funny because when my two siblings, I'm the oldest, when my two siblings come home from trips, my mom will make like a sign, like we have like prisoner exchange year, like these like funny signs, like welcome back to America. Like I've gone out of the country the most and for the longest. Never like ever gotten a sign. And my mom and I were on FaceTime today, and I like said that, and she like turns to my bed, she's like, oh shit, like not even this time. I'm really excited to go home, but I like cannot wait to be taken care of again and not have such a criminal fear of pickpocketing. Really nice to hear English again. I hope the audio is good on this because it's like a 3-minute video at this point, but thank you for watching if you can hear this.
I know that was kind of a cutoff ending, so I'm gonna make this a little outro video for the last time, but for anybody that has really stuck with my vlogs from day one when I first started vlogging in Madrid, thank you so much. It was truly a one-of-a-kind semester, and I'm so thankful to have been able to document my experience and all my travel journeys this time so that I will have them forever. I'm gonna be making some more content for my school with Madrid. That was my program that I went on. I'll be sure to promote that and follow along if you have any questions. As always, follow me on social media, Marley Camito. Feel free to subscribe if you wanna see some future travel content. I don't know when I'll be posting on YouTube again, but hopefully this leads to some brighter opportunities ahead. Thank you all for watching, and te amo mucho. Adios.